So, welcome to my stream. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, we're carrying on. The last one was the introduction to Adriana County, and this one, as you can read on here, we're going to be a Canadian-based CN Granger. Not sure what Granger branch in Manitoba. Green turn collecting cuts some Montebello banks. Cool. Good fun. So let's see how it goes. And yes, ready to reverse and pick up the 3 covered hoppers at MJ8 Co-op. Excellent. In this scenario, well, that's the same thing that we read before. Okay, here we are, and we're going to back up and pick up the cars at somewhere. Okay, so let's get in here. What's our slope? Any slope? No slope. So we'll take the brakes off. And we'll put a bit of brake on because I definitely like some brake when I'm switching. Maybe that much. Going. Oh, let's go back to let's go to the back of the train and see where we're going. Oh, and it's a cold December morning, so there's a little bit of snow. They put this gray haze on the track, so. So I'm gonna pick up some grain at the co-op. %13 is enough to give us a bit of oomph. Yet, nothing is enough to give us good stopping. Hopefully this is not a scenario where the game decides it wants to quit if I hit it. If I come up at anything more than 5 miles an hour. Come on now, you can do it. No, it didn't quite have enough. There. Now, pull forward and stop at Montebello Junction. Okay. I could do that. We're going to pick up a bunch of hoppers eventually. Just looking at the clock. So I started this one about 9:05, so I'll try to go... I think it's a 40-minute one. Probably should have some lights on here, eh? Let's get in the cab, put some lights on. Okay, that light. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of switches. Even the cab lights should be, there's lights that we can turn it on and off. Oh, we've got them on, somehow. That one? Which one do we do? Okay. Not sure how I do the interior lights, though. The cab, that could be an issue. And even where is it? It's up here on the roof. No switch on it. No switches up on the walls. It's a very sparse cab. Probably one of their earlier my buddy there. Those are the cars I want, so that's the switch I have to get past. So that I can back up to pick them up. Right? Okay, we got a green for the line. Yes, this switch here. Yeah, this end has to be clear. I believe it's an automatic switch, but it'll only work if you're clear. I think by clear they mean you have to be like this. Okay. Pretty sure our switches are going to be set automatically for us to back up and pick up those cars. Up with the cut of 6 cars to the back. MJ13, and I assume we are already we're already set for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're already set for 13. This is going to be 15. Oh, why is it not changed to 15 miles an hour? Deciding they're supposed to. Ooh, is that birds? Oh no, it's just wire patterns on the light. Oh, do a save. Yes, do a save. Moire patterns. What we should be doing our little whistle, eh? Maybe just put the bell on? No. Nice little delay in the acceleration here. Kipunk. Couple clear, ready to high ball for banks. Okay. I'm not sure why they call it high ball. I think high ball, I think there was some sort of signal that they hoisted. And if you had the high ball, then you had the track. But I may be making that up. There we go. Rain. Banks in go via B2, so 2.17 miles. I was thinking, you know, I should have done a bio break in between these two scenarios. Feel free to wander off. I'll be back in just a few moments. I'll just splice this for the YouTube video. Oh. Back on a flash. Oh. Continue. Crank things up a bit. Sorry, you can one can driving a train. One can is not a really problem with people being Prospects Hill with a K. Not a problem with people being distracted driving. Is not an issue with the train. As you can tell, there's not a lot of driving to be done. In the sense of paying attention. Really would like to turn those lights on, but these are all fuzzy things. Nothing works. Nothing works down here. The headlight switch doesn't work. It's too bad, really. Okay. We could be inside looking at the window, I guess, but that's not that exciting. What else do we have? I think we have... Let me check my buttons. Got that. That's front and back. That one is hanging out the window. So let's turn this out. And let's hang out the window. It's not that good of a CN. Our horns are more two-toned, but howdy, Tuxie. I'm driving a train in Manitoba full of grain. Allegedly. Not very long train. Well, grain and odds and ends, but... And it's December, so somewhat snowing. And there's me hanging out the window. No, I'll just be like this, hanging out the window. Grinning into the air. RGB mechanical keyboard. RGB red, green, blue. And why? Why did you get a R? Why did you get a? Well, I mean, did I miss a birthday? It's better. It clicks, doesn't it? It clicks like a keyboard. I didn't think I did. Cool. Clicks like a real keyboard, and I believe and all the keys all light up into different patterns for different games, which is kind of interesting. So if you've got a particular set of keys that are like movement, and another set that are battle, and another set that are inventory or something, you can go different colors. That's my understanding anyways, as an old guy. Nicely banked corners for somebody going fast, which I'm not. But I could. Ah, depending on what place you are. Huh. Or they can pulse with the music, or... Good fun, good fun. So, I know, it's supposed to be December supposed to be December in Manitoba, but the guy who wrote the game maybe is not from Manitoba. It'd be likely a little whiter. But so, Tuxie, are you playing? Are you still playing Terraria? And is the train engine too loud? I don't think so. Do I need to make the train quieter? Okay. I've just turned down my speaker so I don't hear so loudly. So still Terraria? Oh, okay. I miss you in the streaming universe. It's kind of cool, but not your thing. Go via B2 main. We'll need to stop at Banks West with our rear car clear of the switch and signal. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I'm quite happy to do that. Oh, because I think we have to pick up these cars. See these guys on the left? Either the one. Maybe we're picking up all of them. I'm not sure which switch and signal they mean. There's a signal. The signal is over my head. Oh, I think they mean this switch here. I'm probably going to back up here. I got to clear that one. Know what I mean? So I've been doing, so Tuxie, I've been doing some, I missed the last few days, but I'm back in again. I was off for a few days not streaming. And I've been doing truck driving. And I did some Call of the Wild today, and now I'm doing trains. We've stopped at Banks West, and it's going to go ting 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 ting, and it's going to change that track there, if it hasn't already. Ooh, I can't look at it. And it's going to tell me to back up. Reverse into B3 and couple onto the cut of 7 covered hoppers waiting. You need to reverse for mission. Yes, because a red light, so we have to go. It's also, you can also see it here on these things. Request to pass signal at danger. SPAD. Signal pass at danger. Now that expires after a while, but these guys. It's getting to be a long train. We're getting there. A little more to keep going on this. I'm on a curve, so the game actually knows that you're on a curve. Clunk. Couple clear, let's head north and get home early for a change. All right, let's do that. Got a nice long train now. So what do we got here? What do we got here for, we're heading here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Okay. Now the game usually warns you if you have to play with various settings. Not that bright, is it? I don't think it's any brighter. 1, 2, no. Same to each, man. You're trying to get into ARC. Trying to get into it, as you mean trying to learn how to play it, or you can't find the door to get in. What is ARC? I think I've seen that. Yeah. Dino game. There were no dinos on the Ark. crossing? Possibly. Okay, I'll be here. I've got, I'm not sure how much I got. I probably got another 10 minutes in this. So I may... Oh, there's a snow fence. Is there? No. Oh, it's just my light on the fence. Setting sun. Isn't that pretty? But it might get dark before I get there. Luckily, I don't have to do anything inside the cab because, well, it's bright because the sun's coming in behind, but there's no. Look at these. Cool, eh? That's the amperes DC. You know what we should do? Dump the brakes. Because we'll never get going fast if we're dragging that much of train brake. As we discovered by dumping the brakes and see how much faster we went. Sand. Why don't we put some sand on? The game didn't tell us to put sand on, but I'm guessing we need it. No. Oops. Need a better brake because we're going downhill. I did not realize you gotta watch that little thing in the corner that's at 1.5%. What's happening? Why are we going so fast? Because we're going downhill. Do a save. So I may or may not split this. I could split it. It's been, what have I got? I am going to split it. I am going to split it once we get to this place. Or put in a split point. I've learned how to use the highlight tool, so I can go in and trim up and save as different chunks. A longer trip. Such as now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slow down a bit here, and I'll be... for my YouTube viewers, this will be the end of this little clip, this segment, and I will start a new segment for Twitch people. Just stay here. I'm not going anywhere.